Hey guys, Vick here and welcome to a vlog number 19 if we are all still counting. I am, and I think it is vlog number 19. Straight away, I'm just going to get this out of the way. The winners of the two giveaways I had going on, the 521 tab, the winner of that was Paul Thompson, and the winner of the all the stuff for the 2,000 subs was Andy Tyler. And thank you again to everyone who's a subscriber for getting me over the 2,000 subscriber mark. It's just a number, but it's sort of a little bit of a milestone for me, and I'm really pleased with it. So thank you very much for that. Vlog topic. We stopped doing these a bit, but I do want to know. I'm super curious about this, so reintroducing it for this vlog. Which DNA 200? The vlog topic. Basically, I ask you a question. Please put it in the comments below. Vlog topic. So, which DNA 200 device have you got your eye on? And if you've not got your eye on one, why? So why are you not interested in the DNA 200 or what have you? But there's loads of DNA 200s about to come out. So there's the Hannah one, there's the Tugboat one, VT 200, H Cigar 200, Vapor Shark 200, Flask. No, there's not a Flask. But there's loads about to hit the market or hitting the market. There's the Lost Vape ones. There's two from Lost Vape. There's a tan one and the billet style one. So just let me know which one's caught your eye, which one have you got your eye on, which one are you going to get, which one have you got. Just let me know in the comments. That was the vlog topic. So those two bits of business straight out of the way, and we'll just get right into the vlog. What have I got coming up for review? I should say what I'm vaping on now as well, actually. Vaping on the Hunter from UD with the Snow Wolf version 1 in white, and I am dripping Captain Peanut Butter Crunch. It's like a peanut butter cereal-y type thing, and I got this from Vivid Vapes. They sent me this free when I got my Cthulhu, which was good of them, which is cool. Yeah, so what have we got coming up for review? We've got quite a few things. Got the KSD 25 watt mod. Now this is like an insanely tiny portable mod. It's absolutely minuscule. So I'm quite interested to see what that's like. What else? We've got some juices coming up from Vape Club. They're going to send me some really fancy ones just to see what I think of them. Vapeclub.co.uk, go check them out. They're sending me the glass, you know, the really fancy glass ones. Sending me one of those. They're sending me some of the ANML animal juices. They're quite interesting as well. What else? Sorry, I'm just shuffling about here. Okay, Vape Wild, it's a juice company in the USA. Someone tried to scam me. They sent an email to Vape Wild saying they were me. They just created a random email address like vapingvic123@gmail.com, and they've been hitting people up, and they hit up Vape Wild, and Vape Wild was like, "Is this you? Because we thought you were in the UK, and this person's in Ohio." And I was like, "No, it's not me. It's not me at all. I'm really sorry. I don't know why that's happening." And so they're going to send me some juices anyway. They were really cool, so shout out to them for being super diligent. I've got a Platinum Sample box on the way, which is 11 premium juices from Sample Box in one box. So I'm going to do a big unboxing and show you all 11 juices. I've got a lot of juice coming, so I'm going to do some sort of juice giveaway if you guys are interested in that. And I'm going to be absolutely banging out these juice reviews. I know they're not the most popular videos that you can make, the juice ones, especially not from me. But I'm just going to smash them out like really fast, maybe like 5-6 a week. And just please watch them if you get a chance. That'd be really good. And after I've reviewed them, I can start cherry picking them into a bundle to give away. So that's the plan for those. Craft Vapory, the same. Got some juices from them on the way. I've got a Rage Tank. It's called a Rage Tank. It's a 3-in-1 tank. It's a brand new device, atomizer. It's a clear atomizer, but it comes with a full rebuildable RTA deck, not like a little head thing. It's a full RTA deck, and it can also be converted into a dripper by taking the tank off and putting this other bit on. So it's like a 3-in-1 atomizer, which is which is quite interesting. We'll see what it's like. Who knows? I've also got some Kendo Vape Cotton. Kendo Vape Cotton on the way. So that'll be quite interesting to see what that is like. You know how I feel about this sort of stuff, so I'll just give it you straight if it's if it is what it is, you know what I mean? What else? Okay, so not things I'm reviewing, but vape mail wise, I got this skin for the IPV Mini V2, and I really like it, and I really like having it on the mod, but it's really stupid because they've left a gap so you can get into your battery, which I get, but as a result, I don't know if you can see, this bit is more stuck out than this bit, so it just sort of wobbles. It wobbles on the... I don't want a wobbly mod. I don't want to put a skin on to have a more wobbly mod. I thought that's crazy. I'd rather have to take the skin off to change the battery because I've got USB charging anyway. So I really like having this skin on here, but that's annoying. Also, from Signature Tips, I got these two really cool drip tips. I don't know if you can see, but they're sort of like glass drip tips. They're really cool, and Signature Tips were really good about it because I made a mistake on the order, but they sorted it out for me. So shout out to Signature Tips, good customer service there. What else is going on? I'll drip a bit more of this. Captain Peanut Butter Crunch. What I would say about this is the flavour is lovely. I really like the peanut butter thing and the crunchy nutty sort of thing going on, but it's a bit mute. It's a bit muted. It's a tiny bit muted. I've ended up in here so I can really sort of like crank the wattage up and get the flavour out. I'm finding it a tiny bit under strength flavour wise. I don't know if anyone else has tried Lost Arts Captain Peanut Butter and Crunch, but I think the flavour in there is really delicious, but it's a bit I want a bit more, and it's very rare that I say that, but I want a bit more, so I don't know what that's all about. What else? The podcast, the Let's Vape podcast. That is the podcast that I do with Cloudy. If you've missed it, there's details in the description to that podcast. If you tuned into the first 3 or 4 episodes of that podcast and you didn't think the quality was good enough, the actual audio quality was good enough to be enjoyable, we've really upped it. It's full HD audio now. We've got a new way that we do it. So 6, 7, 8 episodes, 6, 7, 8, they're with this new style of doing it, and we feel the audio quality is way better. So if that was the reason that you tuned out, maybe pop back and check. We've also got some guests coming on as well. We're supposed to be getting James, Everyday Vapor, on for a podcast. Shout out to James, good bloke, good reviewer. And we've also got the So Much Vape guys coming on as well. I think that'll be episode 10, will be with the So Much Vape guys. So that'll be interesting. 4 of us on the podcast. That'll be really interesting. So if you get a chance, just check it out. It's doing really well. It's getting thousands of downloads every week across all the different platforms. But we're really proud of it. We really enjoy making it, and that's all it's about, really. Just enjoy making it. Yeah, and we've got some people wanting to do discount codes and stuff for the podcast as well. So we're going to have to try and sort that out somehow in the podcast, give everyone all the discount codes that are available and stuff. I don't know. We haven't thought all that through. We're not that into all that stuff. But we like the idea of the listeners getting something for nothing. So we'll see. We'll see what's happening with all that. But the podcast is going great. Please check it out if you get a chance. I really enjoy doing it. So I'll just say that. Previous reviews, things that I've reviewed, let's look back at them, and I'll give you a bit more insight. Okay, so the Landmark tank by Kiss, the Clearomizer, did this recently. Super interesting Clearomizer. You know, it's got that rebuildable section that is in vertical mode, and that's its sort of like USP. Right, I can't recommend this tank I can't recommend this clearomizer anymore. And the reason for that is the top fill is very flawed in its design. To do the top fill, you press this, but when you press that, it completely ruins the vacuum inside. Also, if you start fiddling with the drip tip at all, and you accidentally just push it down a little bit, same problem. So it becomes a very leaky tank if you start using the top fill. The best way to fill it up is just to do it the old style, unscrew this and just get it down there. When it is vaping well, it's really good. It vapes really well. The heads perform very, very well, and it vapes really well. But it's a bit of a leaky tank, you know. It's got issues that cause leaking. So sometimes you'll do a full tank and it'll be fine. Sometimes you'll get a bit of leakage, and that is just because you've knocked the drip tip or banged it in your pocket or anything, you know. Anything like that. It's so easy to just ruin the vacuum and push down that drip tip and open up the fill holes. So unfortunately, it's got that flaw. Also, the rebuildable head that comes with it is so fiddly. It's so fiddly. I've had about 3 goes. I've made 3 heads, and they were working, but I couldn't, because it's so fiddly, I couldn't get them to a standard I was happy with. That is why I haven't put a rebuildable head video up. Just couldn't get them good enough. I couldn't get them anywhere near as good as the pre-built clearomizer heads. So I really struggle with that, and if I'm going to struggle with it, I've been building for 2 years. I felt like other people would be as well, and I didn't want to put up a video of me doing a rubbish coil head and then saying, "Oh, look, I've built a coil head." It's just not good enough. The rebuildable deck is too fiddly, way too fiddly, and I struggled with it, and so I'm not putting a video of me using that rebuildable head up. Yeah, I could build it on it, but not really well because it was so fiddly. Simple as that, really. But when it's on song, Vape's a treat. It's a lovely vape. So it's such a shame in a way. Maybe they'll make some corrections, iterations, I don't know. I might get back in touch with them and just say my piece, just so they've got it on record. So that is that. Other previous reviews. Oh, there was the Atlantis V2. The Atlantis TC heads from Vapor Shark. Awesome. All these temperature clearomizers coming out now, but I think the answer's under your nose. Get an Atlantis V1 with the Vapor Shark temperature heads. Save yourself some brass, and maybe check out that. Those heads are performing fantastically. What I would say though is, ideally you want 70 VG and upwards, because you've got 4 massive wick holes in those heads, compared to the original Atlantis heads that had 2 holes, and you want to keep that. It's for fairly high wattage. You know, it isn't the sort of. It's a 0.15 head, nickel head. So, you're going to be using 40 to 50 watts on there. So it isn't for the lower wattage vapors at all. So that's worth bearing in mind. Feel like the more I vape that, the more I like it, actually. What else? The Cthulhu V2. Hope you've checked out my Cthulhu V2 video. This is the Cthulhu V2 in all its glory. I've still got it in the single coil mode, but I think once this tank's run out, I'm going to change it back to the velocity one, because I was really enjoying that velocity one. Super impressed with this RTA. I'm thinking about buying a second one. And then I can always have one in the single coil mode and one in the velocity mode. It's that good. I mean, I really shouldn't be buying 2 of the same item when I'm supposed to be buying things for review. But I'm so impressed with this. All the options and all the things you can do with it, how changeable you can vape it. It works really well in both modes. I expected one to work well and the other to be a bit silly. It's a cracking RTA. Go and check out the review for it if you haven't. Mega impressed with this. Still haven't found any massive flaws with it at all. I think it's great. I think it's really good. And it seems to work with all different types of juices as well. There's some RTAs that, like, I don't like custards in K funds, for example. I don't know why. And in the foggers, I found the fruity ones tasted way better than anything else. It's funny with RTAs, I don't know why that is, but that one seems to handle all the different juices really well. So the Cafullo V, if you're in the market for an RTA, then check out the Cafullo V2. Very affordable and very good in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, the other thing, I'll just throw this in. A tiny little gripe I've got at the moment is these clearomizers with rebuildable heads. If you're buying a clearomizer for the rebuildable head, stop it. Buy an RTA. If you genuinely want to rebuild your tank, get an RTA, because they're so much more pleasurable to build on than these fiddly clearomizers with flawed rebuildable heads. If you want a clearomizer, get a clearomizer. If you don't want to build your own heads, get a clearomizer. If you want to do your own building, get an RTA. The RTAs are so much better than the rebuildable clearomizers. Please, that is my genuine opinion on the matter. Please, please, please. And I'm not trying to offend anyone with that. I just don't get it. If you want to rebuild, get a rebuildable tank atomizer. Little side rant. I don't know why. Okay, so we're moving into a new batch of juice. I've got a lot of juice coming this week. So I'm going to do a mini roundup for the people that don't watch the juice reviews of the juices that I've really, really liked. So, Token Vape, tokenvape.co.uk, Token Vape, absolute top marks to Token Vape. Branding, website, packaging, style, flavours, diversity of unique flavours, everything. Tick, 10 out of 10. The two juices from Kerno, from Token Vape, are black rice and sweet salt. Those two juices I highly recommend. Really like those juices. Steamco, amazing. This Kintaro from Steamco. I mean, I get a lot of juice. I'm not showing off. It's just the truth. I get a lot of juice completely empty. I've got all this juice to choose from. This bottle went in a week, just gone. Kintaro from Steamco is so good, but all their juices are absolutely top shelf. Highly recommend those. There weren't loads in the Vapor box that I loved. But the Lost Fog Streak from Cosmic Fog, I really, really liked this. Really liked this. And the last one, which I was super impressed with, Atty Juice Custard. The Atty, I got Scream and Custard from Atty Juice, and I was super impressed with the all-round picture of this juice. Super affordable, but still very tasty. So, yes. Those were those. So, Vape. Okay, moving along. A little bit of side topic. Don't really know what to say about this. I just want to say one thing about nickel. Nickel. Right, okay. Take it or leave this comment. Nickel. Please, yourself as a vapor, if you are considering using temperature control with nickel, considering using nickel, or you already use nickel, please go and do a little bit of research into nickel yourself. Please go and form an opinion on what you think about this whole nickel thing. Nickel is toxic at certain temperatures, and I am becoming more and more uncomfortable with nickel as time goes by. Just think, I mean, Canthal's great. Canthal is great, and it's a heating element, and we know how it works and what it does. We know nickel's toxic. I'm really uncomfortable using nickel at the moment. especially because a lot of these temperature devices out there, they're temperature guessing devices. Let's face it, we don't really know what temperature they're doing in those mods. So especially like the Snow Wolf, that is just guessing to the extreme. Like 550 on a Snow Wolf feels the same as 450 on the VF. So one of them's wrong, you know what I mean? So we don't truly know what temperature we're at, and at certain temperatures, nickel's very dangerous. I don't know. I just, it's a little side comment. Take it or leave it. I just go and do a bit of research yourself and do a bit of Google foo on nickel and what other people are saying on YouTube and stuff about nickel as well. Just be careful, guys. I don't know. It just seems silly if we're. I don't know. It's one of those, isn't it, that a lot of people go, "Oh, it's gonna be fine." You know, I'm not worried about anything. Live and let live and all that cool stuff. But and that's all fine. That's all great. And if you have that attitude, absolutely fine, cool, do what you like. But if you are a bit, I don't know, intrigued or nervous or worried, or please go and do some research, because I'm getting a bit uncomfortable with using nickel, and I'm just not sure if it's like really stupid thing to do. So that's a little side thing. I'm gonna do some shout outs. Various people for various reasons. I'm going to do a shout out to James, Everyday Vapor. He's been really good recently, retweeting podcast things and sharing podcast things for me and stuff like that. That's been awesome. Thanks to him. Go and check him out. He's the king of juice reviews, so you need to go check out his juice reviews. If nothing else, he's just got hundreds of those up there. So go and check out his stuff. Who else needs a shout out? Vick Mullen, thank you for letting me use your channel for the 521 tab giveaway. That was really cool. Thanks for doing that. Who else needs a shout out? The Vape Talk UK guys in general. Great show. They were all in drag in last week's show, so that's worth checking out. Even just through sort of your eyes like this, just have a little peek at that. Shout out to Todd. Todd is back. Todd is making his videos again. I think he's doing a video he wants to do, a review and a vlog each week. I think that's what his new schedule is. So that's great to see him back and doing what he wants to do as well. That's nice to see as well. He looks less stressed, which is always a good thing. So great to see him back in action. I'm going to be doing some. I've thought about chasing products to buy and stuff. And if anything really exciting catches my eye, like the Cthulhu V2, I will snap it up and I'll make a video for you guys. But in the downtime, when I don't see any new products that catch my eye and I don't have any stuff being sent to me, I'm going to start doing some tutorials. Now, I'm not the greatest builder or anything like that. I'm just a vapor, but I enjoy the builds that I make. And I'm just going to do some tutorials. I'm going to do like some wicking ones. I'm going to do my recommended single tube mech build, you know, like an 18650 tube build or RDA build that I recommend for people. I'm going to do a super easy twisted canthal build and how I do it, and you don't need to get your drills out and your hammers and your vices and all that sort of stuff. A really simple way of doing a nice twisted canthal build. Going to do a video for that. And I might do some build videos for the Cthulhu V2. I might do one for each deck, you know, how I'm building and wicking it for each deck. I don't know. I'll see what people say about all that stuff. But that's the plan. That is the plan. So I'm thinking about doing some DIY juice mixing videos as well. But I haven't looked into that at all yet. And I don't know how easy or hard mixing my own juice will be. But I thought, you know, we could just like tackle a flavour. I could sort of talk about how to set up, and then I could do, you know, we could just have a bash at some like flavours, you know, and have a go at some. I don't know, I haven't thought that through, but I like the idea of it because it'll save you guys a lot of money if we start mixing juices together. I don't know, maybe. So that's what's going around in my head at the moment. Yeah. So rather than chase loads of products, I might just take it a step back and do some tutorials and videos and you know, some stuff like that. yeah, so this was vlog 19. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again really soon with all this stuff I just mentioned lined up. And I'll try and do more vlogs. I just feel bad when someone sends me something to review. I feel a bit selfish putting out a vlog rather than the review I'm supposed to be doing. So that's why these vlogs usually come at the end of a batch of reviews, and that's just the way it is. But it's been a month since the last one, so I will try and make them more regular if you like. I don't know. But yeah, I've been Vaping Vick. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching everything, and yeah, thank you for your support and watching and commenting and feedback and everything. Put in the comments your DNA 200 mod that you got your eye on, and I'll see you again really soon. Cheers.